Hello and welcome, this is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more RimWorld, returning to a no-hope playthrough. So we had quite a few bad events happening all on top of each other, and the main one was we had a mechanoid attack that was paired with few of our colonists getting a disease I'm not that familiar with. It's a sensory mechanites causing mild pain. I'm not exactly sure how long it lasts, but it is affecting 3 of our colonists, Alea, Han, and Old Ben. We have an eclipse going on right now. We had 2 parts break down on us. It just like, you know, when it rains, it pours kind of thing. We were able to defeat the mechanoids without any injuries, though, so, you know, nothing really major with that. R2-D2, I would actually like to prioritize working that, which means she's going to take mechanoid bodies and disassemble them for parts or supplies, or however you want to think about that. I have a feeling if we don't repair this, it's going to come back to bite me. Speaking of repairs, no one repaired this turret either. Oh, cargo pods. Where's that going to go? Right there. What is it that we dropped? Okay, is some kind of... I think it's a drug or a medicine. We can get information about it right here. Synthetic precursor chemical, useless on its own. Many drugs require... Okay. Volcanic winter. A distant supervolcano has erupted and begun spewing millions of cubic kilometers of ash into the atmosphere. Ash in the atmosphere will obscure the sun, temperature will drop, and plants will suffer for lack of sunlight. It could pass in a few weeks, or it might last many months. Alright, so... Again, when it rains, it pours. Okay, so we do have more power generation than we had in the past, so that's good. I think it's time... Once we get this guy picked up, I can rebuild some of the stuff that got knocked out over here. I think it's mostly just a single wall. What do we have stone-wise? We should have sandstone and slate. I'm going to go ahead and take the sandstone because that is the material that I think is more durable. Put a couple blocks there. Finish that off. So I don't know how our power generation is going to go, but we had hot temperatures. Now we're going to have cold temperatures with this volcanic winter. We also have an eclipse at the same time, although I don't think that really matters because it sounded like volcanic winter is going to affect that anyway. Probably going to have a lot of our crops die. So far, temperatures haven't really been dropping that much, though, so hard to say. Probably going to stop with the mining for a while. Major break risk. But yeah, I have a feeling that that is partly due to... Might as well clear that out. That is probably partly due to the disease she has. Where is she? There she is. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Feeling terrible. Well, that's no surprise. She's sick. She's hot. Okay. And I think that's a lot of the reason that's happening is because a lot of them are wearing parkas. So one way I can easily take care of her. Where is she? All the way down here. I don't want to drop the parka because she's going to drop it right next to herself. But it might be a good idea. That's interesting. It said temperatures were supposed to fall, but we're not seeing that. Well, while I'm thinking about it, I am going to go on a predator search. So what I'm doing is looking for things like cougars that may attack our colonists as they are out and about, because I do have various mining jobs all over the map. So I'm just carefully going through, making sure there's no cougars that are going to maul anyone while they're out doing that, because, you know, every so often cougars show up and then it causes something like that happen. I believe we had Han at one point that was the case. And people like Han don't defend themselves, so in an instance like that, he's pretty much at the mercy of whatever attacks him. So we want to limit occurrences like that happening, if at all possible. Okay. Another thing that we need to rebuild is some sandbags here and here. And then we have enough steel. I don't know about components to start making some of these turrets over here. We probably should make a few just so that we've got some kind of defense. So I'll put 4 in for now. All right, Luke's doing his cooking thing. We've been fortunate to have more food than I know what to do with. Fortunately, some of this meat might spoil if we don't get it in a fridge soon. We might have him work through the night. Just so that we get some cooking done so these don't go bad. His sleep schedule might be a little bit off because I think we kept him up another time. So we'll have to pay close attention here. Make sure he doesn't go to bed when we don't want him to. Alright, so there he goes. So I'm going to go ahead, prioritize cooking. I'm really surprised C-3PO has not... Where are you on that? So, cooking. Yeah, unfortunately, C-3PO, our other main cook, has not gotten enough cooking skill, I think, to make fine meals. So it's always Luke that's the one doing it. I also need to build a wall around this so it doesn't get attacked, because that power generation is going to be important. Matter of fact... Power off. Alright, so there should be no power transmission down here. So that's not gonna... The turrets that we build down here are not going to... Okay, the eclipse has ended, but that doesn't make any difference. Because now we see those cooler temperatures that we were told were going to happen. Now, it's technically nighttime, but the volcanic winter should blot out the sun. As far as I am understanding things. I'm not sure if I've ever had a volcanic winter. I know I've had the toxic fallout before. Well, in this playthrough and other playthroughs. Okay, how we doing, Luke? Okay, I could keep you going maybe another couple hours. Alright, I think that's going to be the last. So, we'll let him go to bed. Again, I wish C-3PO could follow him up. How are the people that have this going? Need tending and some amount of hours. Well, in the meantime, he's going to work on that. How's our one cow? Okay, we still have less than a season to go for that. We never did get these in, huh? Okay, who has tattered apparel? C-3PO, huh? Alright, what do you have that's tattered? You have... your t-shirt. No, your pants, probably. Alright, well, we've got other pants. Yeah, I'm sure that there's better pants out there, but this will do. Okay, temperatures. Well, the sun is out. So, if the volcanic winter is affecting us, it's not affecting us by much, because we are getting power generation here. Maybe it's dimming the sun. Maybe it'll get worse as time goes on. As far as I'm concerned, temperatures are not too bad. Alright, we're continuing to get food in, so fridge continues to be overcrowded. Okay, so we have 2 of the turrets built. I think it's time. We have a fair amount of slate. I'm going to build a slate wall. Around our generator. And I might as well zone this now. So, no roof area. There. And then we'll see how much stone we have after this is done. Oh, one of our batteries. I guess that just happened. That's unfortunate because we lose all the charge that was built up in there. This hydroponic farm is working out really well for us, because even if we did have this volcanic winter affect us in a way that would cause us some kind of problem, which so far it seemingly hasn't, we would be okay with it. I'm almost wondering if the volcanic winter is working as intended, because temperatures haven't really dropped. We haven't really had the sun blotted out all that much. Okay, old Ben. What's going on with old Ben? It might be that he needs treated again. So, Chewbacca can treat him. And then when he's done being treated, we'll treat Leia and the others. With old Ben, because he's a better doctor. Alright, can you treat them first? I'm assuming they need it. Yeah. Again, I don't know how long these last. I don't know if they last forever. We are running out of medical supplies, although we still have a little bit. Go. Where is the other person, Han? Does Han not need it? Oh, okay, he must have been treated at some point. It seems like as long as they're treated, the Mechanites leave them alone, possibly? Oh good, we have a solar flare, too. It's like every health or weather effect that can possibly hit you at one given time. Let's hit you with them all. Alright, so right now the problem is we have no power. So what I'm going to do is turn that back on so Luke has something to do. This whole purpose of why that stove is there, so that we're always cooking food. One way or another. Okay, most people are in bed, so we'll just fast forward here. Now, the interesting thing about a solar flare is you still get power buildup. So batteries will refill, at least I believe they will. And you don't have any of the power drain because none of the systems are working. One thing I probably should start turning on is the heaters. So let's go around and do that. Anywhere that has a heater needs to have their heater turned on. I'm sure there's going to be one somewhere that I miss. I don't think there are any up here. Mostly just bedrooms that had them. And then over here, so we're not having crops die on us. Oh, no, actually these were always permanently on, weren't they? Okay, solar flare can end anytime it wants. I'd be really happy if that happened. Now this would be the time that we should get a raid, right? Because that would just be fitting. Oh, solar flare is done. Power is going to come back online. We will have lost all the crops that were here, but I don't think that's that big of a deal because we're overflowing with crops as is. Okay, so power's back on, so we can cancel this bill. Alright, I probably should build more fridge space. It's starting to really get to me that we don't have that. Not really sure where to build it, though. Maybe we build it over here, because it's already next to the storeroom. I mean, that puts it a long way away from the kitchen. The whole idea of having the fridge space is you wanted to have it close to the kitchen so I don't have to walk very far. I could put one in here, or maybe here, and can make another bedroom. I have to make another bedroom anyway. I've been putting that off for a while. Alright. Things are getting dark earlier than they should. I wonder if the volcanic winter is coming. Well, we're almost at a point where I can do things like that. I can do another fridge. I can build bedrooms. I'm thinking over here is a good place to put them. I don't want to block this, though. I have to keep that in mind. We might only be able to put one bedroom in, right here. And we put a door here instead of here. Well, we keep the door there. We just make this a bedroom. And this can be easily expanded, too. We can build it out to here. Or at least a couple, and make it nice and big if we want. Never did have anybody toggle these switches, so have them start flicking switches. Is it getting cold? Alright, do whatever you want, I guess. No, I don't want you doing that. Get over here. Why can't you flick that switch? Maybe it was never designated. Ah, there we go. Never designated. The more of these we flick, the better our temperature will be. Okay. So, how is this? I'm not really sure what to think of these. Do they go away ever? Or do you need better medical facilities to get rid of them? I'm not really sure. What are you doing? What? Seriously, what are you doing? Oh, we're out of meat, huh? Okay. And while we're at it, I am going to turn on both. That way we'll have anyone else that is queued for cooking also doing simple meals. Okay, so I'm not sure if we went through all the mining that was available, but may have. I'm not sure. So what I want to do is I want to look around if there's any components anywhere. Compacted machinery. There is some over here. So I'm going to want to mine that out. Alright, let's see if there's any elsewhere. Oop, there's one over here. I'm sure there's stuff I'm going to miss. I'm just trying to make sure. Because that compacted machinery is going to be important. Components are really low at the moment. Here we go. Got another one here. I think this is all compacted machinery. Okay, again, I'm sure I missed some somewhere, but... Oh, yeah, speak of the devil. Here we are. But I'll keep looking around every so often and see if we can find any. It's kind of hard to spot because they're usually not as big of veins like steel tends to be. And I can't remember where I mined them in the past, so I don't remember where to look. But the more we mine, the more we'll uncover, so... Eventually we'll find more compacted machinery, I hope. Alright. Let them go. We're almost done over here. And... As far as, not auto door. As far as doors, we'll make it out of sandstone. We've got extra sandstone. Let's go ahead. Is this, bill? It's been suspended. Unsuspend that. Alright, so we're gonna run out of fine meals eventually. Because we cannot continue... Because we don't have any meat. Now we're gonna run out of the sandstone we have in our stores pretty quick, but... Okay, we're getting components. I think it's also time to think about building this up. And that will be the last kill box. I'm gonna have to move this, though. And this is a very valuable turret, so... I want to make sure I do it at a point in time when I can deconstruct it and reconstruct it. Probably somewhere over here. And get it done in one day so that we have it in case we need it. So I'll wait until tomorrow for that. We still have this volcanic winter going on. As far as I can tell, it hasn't affected us at all. Okay, R2-D2. What's going on with you? Feeling terrible, dead man's pants, disturbed sleep, times many times. Alright. Well, I don't think there's much I can do for you. A lot of it, I just need to build a bedroom. And that, I need to move this turret as well. Okay, R2-D2's in a daze. Unfortunately, she's outside the base, so that's going to be problematic if we get attacked or something. She'll be dead. Make sure there isn't a cougar or something around her. Old Ben now has a major break. I have a feeling I know why. Probably she needs treated, or he needs treated. Right? No? Sure what his deal is. Let's see. Moderate amount of pain, feeling terrible. Huh. Again, I don't know when these go away, if ever. Ugh, it's annoying. Alright. Well. You're not prioritized, are you? Okay, good. And ostrich self-tamed. Well, we were talking about not having... Oh, there's the cougar. Slaughter that. Also tell it to come back, to come over to Animal Area 1. Okay, who do we have up that can shoot? Luke. Craft. Come here. We're gonna come kill this cougar. There's a cougar, right? Oh, maybe I mistook the camel for a cougar with the way it was standing. Because I could have swore there was a cougar right here. Alright, well, never mind. I must have just saw things. Alright, well. In case, I think there's a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.